And I love how this one has like a flower coming out of it.
Well, that's why I put a couple of flowers in the arrangement that I brought, because the flowers aren't exactly the most beautiful flowers of plants, but hummingbirds love them. So they're fantastic to feed the hummingbirds. And the flowers can be little tiny minute flowers like on Faithful Heart, and Plantagenea, which is one of the species ones, has huge trumpet flowers that smell fantastic.
What are some tips and tricks that you would say for people who have them? How do they care for it?
They would love to be in morning sun until right about noon. And then from noon until evening, they would much prefer to be in shade. But they love moisture, consistent moisture, because if they get dried out, they're gonna wilt and look bad.
Okay, and what's the consistency of watering? Like how often?
I haven't had to water anything this year because we've had such consistent rain. But if we have a dry spell, like if we didn't get water for a week, you'd probably have to go out and water them, especially the smaller varieties because they have less of a root system.
Oh, wow, makes sense. Well, tell us about your organization. Do you guys meet up?
The Eastern Michigan Hosta Society has a website that is emhosta.com. And that's where you can go to find out all about our club. Matter of fact, yesterday was the tour at two of our members' gardens. And in the summer months, we don't have meetings here, say, but instead we do tours of members and some non-members' gardens so that people can see different gardens. They don't have to be big, huge, immaculate gardens, because no matter whose garden is on, you learn something. Yesterday was in Lapeer. The next one will be in Lapeer, or in Genesee County. And then in September is our annual plant exchange at Suncrest out in Lapeer. And all you have to do is be a member, bring a plant, and we go through all the plants that are brought, which are typically about 200 plants end up there. Jeez. So no matter who you are, you're gonna walk out with a whole lot more than you brought with you.
What's so special about the Hosta that, gets people involved into your organization or your club?
When they find out how many different varieties there are, because you'll have people go to a place that sells Hosta and they said, well, I have that one, the green one with a white edge. Yeah. Well, guess what? There's all different varieties of green with a white edge. Heavenly Tiara is a small one, then there's huge ones that are green with a white edge. So it's just all the different varieties.
Well, Glenn, thank you so much for telling us all about your club and these beautiful plants. Once again, shout out the website.
The website is emhosta.com. So emhosta.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.